So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Below the knees, one ball, no strikes. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 9 homers and 36 RBIs.
Yeah, get a good one.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Come on, guy.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Teheran Guerrero gets the call from the pen.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
8-4
is
tonight.
the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robert Stevenson is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Ball even at 2-2.
Come on, baby. You drive it.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael can.
Leading off for the Reds.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Okay.
Bounces to the left side. Barnes over on to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Clayton Barnes. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Settling in now, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 21.
Hey, get on for us here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see in now for the Reds. Aaron Altair. He drew a walk his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
One.
Swung on and bounced to short. Barnes. And there's out number 2. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bat. So striding in, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. He's
struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1 ball,
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Number 65.
This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
That's inside.
Hey, come on,
3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Patient up there.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Can. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with this off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Barnes is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In his heroic. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. The ground out to short. Barnes comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Taylor Trammell. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. To short. Barnes has. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled as stepping into the box. Scooter Gennett set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Striding into the box, Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and 1 to him now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Second base, JT.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Get your pitch here, square it up.
Hey, shoot, deep and dry. What do you say?
Comes set. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nice one. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
The batter, number 10. Second base.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
easy now. Your turn, baby.
Hit hard to third.
All right, ease up,
And
ease
he
up.
whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
A bouncer up the middle. Towards second, Jeanette is there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
6-2, the final total today. The Miami.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Number 17, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Dakota Hudson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Nobody.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Cesar Hernandez.
The 2-1 home. Second. Backhanded. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Barnes is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Brock.
Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, let it fly up there, Holmes.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Let it fly.
The 1-1.
Right here.
Waves and misses for strike number two.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fouled away. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Digging in now, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Left fielder, Nick Williams.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hoskins has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Right now. Here we go.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for Outman.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Our final line.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Medina, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The shortstop, number 21.
First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Stepping in, Gabby Guerrero. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. At the plate, Alec Bond. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead this one 1. So digging in now, Gene Segura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gene Segura.
2 down, 2 down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, Clayton Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Barnes, only 20 years old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He loses him on ball 4. Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero.
Number 65.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Alec Bond.
Number 20.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
The catcher, Lou.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Williams.
Line drive to left. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Ready now, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
The pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping up now, Gabby Guerrero. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Alec Bond. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. Up next from Miami, Luke Maile. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Striding in once again, Clayton Barnes. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Whoa.
2-0.
All right, you don't want that. Great
Not
take,
the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
And here we go. You got this.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. In now, Clayton Barnes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds, 5 runs.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, number 21.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Julian Fernandez.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win.